Hey guys, this is MGS. I have another Pokemon Online battle here. This one is against BlueCelebii, who is a teammate of mine on Team Nightmare. He led off with his Gastrodon, but he switched to his Skarmory because he knew I was going to go for some type of grass move, and Skarmory resists grass, so that was a great switch in for him. I switched into my Fortress as he decided to set up some spikes. That's the first layer of spikes that he set up with his Skarmory. So he switched into his Latios as I tried to go for a hidden power fire, and Latios resisted in power fire. And I wasn't sure if he was predicting that or not. That may have been a lucky switch in for him. So Latios went for a hidden power fire, and I switched into my Jellicent, and Jellicent resists that. So BlueCelebii went out into his Gastrodon. I guess he was hoping for some type of Storm Drain boost, but I went for Shadow Ball. Or maybe he was just hoping that I would go for some type of special attack. So I had a feeling he was going to try to go for a Toxic on my Jellicent, which is why I switched into my Fortress, who is part Steel and is immune to Toxic. So now he switched into his Skarmory again as I blew away his spikes with Rapid Spin. And that is a great play because I don't want entry hazards on my side of the field. So I hit a hidden power fire, super effective, but Skarmory went for Whirlwind. So BlueCelebii Whirlwinded me out into my Mamoswine. I set up my Stealth Rocks here as he used a Roost to roost up to full health there with his Skarmory. I switched out my Mamoswine and switched into my Reuniclus as his Skarmory went for the Brave Bird, hoping to damage my Mamoswine and break its sash, but I went into my Reuniclus to take that. So now, I guess he might have predicted that I was going to go for a trick and trigger the Flame Orb because he noticed that my Reuniclus got burned, or its Flame Orb activated. So his Gengar is burned, which doesn't hurt it because it's a special attacker. So he went for the Shadow Ball, hoping to catch my Reuniclus for super effective damage, but that didn't happen, and my Fortress resisted Shadow Ball. But now he went for the Focus Blast. I switched again into my Jellicent, who is immune to Focus Blast. But here I definitely needed to stay in with my Jellicent this time because I wanted to finish off the Gengar with Shadow Ball, and I knew that Jellicent can take a Gengar Shadow Ball, and I was right. Jellicent survived it. So BlueCelebii sent out his Mamoswine, and I didn't want to take an Earthquake, so I switched into my Fortress. However, that was going to be death fodder because Fortress is only going to 2-hit KO my Fortress with an Earthquake, well, 2 Earthquakes. So I probably should have just foddered my Jellicent. So I switched into my Abomasnow here, and I tried to get off a Blizzard. And I guess he didn't think I would go for Blizzard, so that's why he switched into his Skarmory. And that over-prediction paid off for me, and I got rid of his Skarmory. And here comes his Terrakion. And I'm really scared of this thing, so I switched into my Jellicent to be immune to the close combat. And I was luckily that I didn't fodder off my Jellicent to his Mamoswine earlier. So I went for the Scald, but he read that perfectly, and he switched into his Gastrodon to get the Storm Drain boost. I should have known that. So he finished off my Jellicent with a powered up Earth Power as I got off the Toxic on his Gastrodon before my Jellicent fainted. And here I go out into my Abomasnow to scare this Gastrodon away. I tried to go for Grass Knot, but I hit his incoming Latios, who resists grass. And I go for my Reuniclus here to switch into to take the Draco Meteor, and I just used it as death fodder because I had nothing better to take the Draco Meteor. And now that gives me a chance to revenge kill with Blizzard, but he switched into his Gastrodon. And that's going to be his death fodder to two of my Blizzards. So Gastrodon goes down. And This is a tight battle here. We're both down to 3 Pokemon. And here I didn't think his Terrakion was Scarfed. And his Scarfed Terrakion obviously outspeeds my Scarf Abomasnow, because Abomasnow doesn't have very good speed. So here we switch out into both of our Mamoswines. I got off an Earthquake. Mamoswine barely survived. And now I switched into my Kyrium, as he actually got off an Endeavor, and that was bad because now my Kyrium is down to low health, and he was able to finish off my Kyrium with Ice Shard, so that was a bad switch in for me, and that means I only have my Mamoswine left. But luckily, I got his Ice Shard to miss because of my Mamoswine Snow Cloak, and I finished off his Mamo with Ice Shard. So he used his close combat from his Terrakion to bring my Mamoswine to activate its Sash at 1 HP. And I finished off his Terrakion. And now he switches into his Latios. And I was able to Ice Shard that. And I won an epic game down 3-1 with my Mamoswine. And that was an awesome battle. I thought I was going to lose. So thank you all for watching my Pokemon Online battle with BlueCelebii. Comment, like, sub, and see you guys next time.